Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 16 of Let's Play Stellaris Utopia, the Corinthian Commonwealth of Planets. In the last part, we set up loads of stuff. We got our fleet up to 35 ship, well, 35 naval capacity. We got 5 more Quintons, is basically what we did. So yeah, we need to move on to more important things, such as killing whoever we can find. That seems like a great idea. No, I'm joking. We're not evil people. We're not going to do that. Although, I am looking forward to getting the 3 people on this planet that I need. Star charts. Fair enough, Griffey Alliance. Jesus Christ, I nearly have the entire galaxy, like, known. Which is good, I guess. You guys really are expanding your way that way, and you haven't even touched this planet, or any of these really cool resources over here. You just leave it. Then again, I can't say anything. I mean, I've already really tapped into a certain amount of my resources, so this world is kind of shit. Oh no, yeah, it's kind of shit. Yeah, it would cost a lot to colonize, and I don't even think it would be worthwhile colonizing. But so yeah, and the Jetmany Dominion. I'm authorized to offer you cordial greetings from the Jetmany Dominion. We have built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by Coordinator Haragama. May our two nations, yeah, whatever. The Cap Herd regime. Archon Galvav sends his regards from the ruling council of the Cap Herd regime. We hope that for a productive relationship with your people, but we warn that our military will respond to any transgressions near our space with maximum force. The Associated Quap Planets. We are the Associated Quap Planets, a nation built on the principles of peaceful isolation and individual freedoms. Prime Minister Patali Zakikin, the current leader of our government, requests that you leave us be and pursue your nation nefarious alien agendas away from our territory. The Vehem sovereign nations. I bring greetings from the revered elder Zaldor, the elected leader of the Vehem sovereign nations. We believe in the right to all sentient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs, and we hope you share the sentiment. The glorious Baki Imperium. I bring in greetings from Emperor Tarutik the First, the undisputed ruler of the glorious Baki Imperium. We wish to learn more about your species. Which master technologies do your warriors employ, given your fascinating biology? The Lolhandra Union. You are speaking with the Hollandra Union. First speaker, Marvari of Uvi Ipav, is our elected representative, but in truth all species citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire we cannot expect primitive aliens such as yourself to understand. These are the Great Clemic Block, or Clemmy Block. Archon Lolfin sends regards from the ruling council of the Great Clemmy Block. We hope for a productive relationship with your people, but be warned that our military will respond to any transgressions near our space. And yep, there we go. Loads. I think that's near enough. How many people we got there? I really don't know, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say nearly, well, should at least all of them. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say all of them. It's easier. This planet's near complete. We just need to upgrade everything, because some of it's not even been upgraded since from a basic hydroponics farm. I think our mines are the only thing we seem to build. Well, not the only things we seem to build up. The only thing we did build up would be more accurate. After you've built there, you're going to build a research station there, and then there. After you've built there, you know what, you're just going to fucking... I don't know, I want to get minerals still, so I'm going to have you focus on the minerals to the north of you. Okay, I will do when I have enough stuff to build said mineral... build said miners. There we go. Mine the entirety of that system. Again, a 9, 2, and a 2, so nearly as good as this system. Nearly. Not as good, but nearly there. Encountering Burris. Ah. So there's a reason people don't go there. Good to know. Well, you can't even assist research, so I need to find something for you to do. Do you know what? Get back to Corinth. Soon enough, we will have... Yeah, soon enough we'll have our the ability to help research on our planet, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm not going to investigate any of these people, because that would be me doing something. And we've got a credit investor, which is nice, but that has knocked our tech back a bit, because he was a engineering tech guy. He's experienced with being an investor, which means we're getting more credits, which is nice. Swirling shadows, immense ragged plains of shadows drift across Nolion 2's face. They are cast by clouds, but not by clouds, but sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Brian Shannon is yet unwilling to say whether these things are fauna or flora. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, just got to do something. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, the elaborate shadows might serve. So, oh, we got an unworking person. That's not good. Just give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just be one. Yeah, we go. There we go. Right. So yes, you're not working. Well, how much energy do we make here? 28. You know what? We need that. Most definitely do we need that. Additional mining stations being constructed, which means we've maxed out our influence again. Which means we've got influence to spend. Happiness. Let's improve our science research. Fine. I need the research, so we're gonna have to do it, unfortunately. So that we did, ladies and gentlemen. That we did. Yeah, you can't grow there. You need to grow. You know, we need to get the robots set up here. Because the robots, if the robots are set up, at least my people aren't gonna grow in the wrong place. Yeah, that robot's gonna be done before you, so I'm gonna get the basic mine, I guess. Penn Scott is on 17%, same with these guys. So I'm again just going to support him to make sure he gets in. Because Daniel Penn Scott's, he's leveled up, which means it's kind of not a good idea to let him go. And in 48 months we'll have a new idea, which will probably be not Imperial Prerogative, because we haven't got planets to colonize. So probably Mastery of Nature, One Vision. One Vision's very good. It gives me extra Unity output. Or World Shaper. We can't get that because we haven't got... Oh yeah, we know we can get that. Or Technological Ascendancy, which is probably what we're going to go for. Extra tech speed's always nice. Somehow Debax Prime is in multiple wars, and the only people they're losing to is the... Wait, who was it? You're losing to these guys. The Citizen Combat of Akamboko, the people to the north of you. Fair enough. We have loads of resources spare again, which means we need to upgrade. Yep, upgrade food. Cyrus, upgrade your energy plants when you can. And Corinth, I think we're going to start getting space on Corinth. Because, well, as much as we just need to get all of these spaces opened. And as Corinth is cheaper, it's definitely smart to do it there first. Aurora now has a station, which is great. And we've re-elected Daniel Penn Scott as per my prerogative, or per my orders. Most of our people are of the Association of High Technology, and we haven't had a new faction, which is great. Getting a new faction slows down the process, and yay, another robot's done, which means even more minerals. You know what this system needs? This system needs to be upgrading all of its stuff. And you know what? I'm already opening a new stuff there, so I'm not too fussed about focus on Euphoria. 22 minerals. 25. Interesting. We'll go with this one because it's well, we'll go with the ones being used first, obviously, but then we'll get the rest. Right, 3 bumps and we get more leader capacity. I mean, Cyrus could have a new god. We could have a governor for Cyrus. Do we have blockers of Cyrus still? You know what we do, and then you know what, I want to make them cheaper, so we're going to get ourselves Governor Anna Wolf. Yeah, I think he keeps getting better in his investor, I can't tell. Cyrus, you're meant to have Anna Wolf, there you go. Yeah, that means this is now cheap now. Not as cheap as Corinth, but cheap. Osiris. It is probably time we upgraded the size of your spaceport, just to make sure you can keep up and be useful. You'll give me if I dim my displayed Corinthian. I simply cannot stand to look at your nauseating appearance. You are inferior to me. No one wants to help you. I could happily eradicate your borders and take control of your systems for myself. With nary a problem, and I will happily do so if you keep pissing me off, game. Of course, I'd much rather have at least a a Vindicator in my fleet. Ooh, an extra core system. It's not the cheapest. The cheapest is habitability. But then again, my luck of having that in my borders is so low that I'm just going to ignore it for now. We do not have science about borders anymore. We have science about... We have border stuff with you. We do not have it with you. Active sensor links, come on. There we go. Good choice, Earth. United Nations of Earth. So we now have an entire, good information about all of these systems. There is obviously are some systems we don't know about, or have any information about this current minute, or this current exact second. But we'll get them. We'll get the information soon enough. Well, my guy there has got nothing to do. We need to clear this up, so we'll clear that up. Make sure we've sent it, and then we're going to upgrade Euphoria's spaceport to level 2. Make sure it's as useful as possible. Oh yeah, I still need to build a robot there as well. There we go. Got 2 of our robots now being built on our 2 of the free minerals, which is exactly what we needed. Good, good, good. Right. I think it is about time we built a frontier outpost to take up Dadrim. The only problem is their planet is nowhere near as good as these guys. I think the only problem is these guys live on a world that's quite similar to mine. Theirs are cool and wet, mine's cold and wet. So yeah, their planet type isn't different enough for me to oh no, they can live on an arrow. They just shouldn't. I mean, we could. I mean, they've got so many minerals that this is like a robot paradise, and they've got the alien pets. You know what? You've got one, or you've got to go here, and yeah, you know what? I'm going to wait till his order's done, then I'm going to make sure this guy goes straight to deal with it. Ah, he's dealing with the fucking... whatever, it'll be fine. And we're going to get this frontier outpost built before he gets the other minerals over there for now, I guess. I mean, it makes sense. I want these... it means I get options so I can take these guys in instead if I want to. They live on a tropical... they like Arrow more. Or Arrow. But still, this planet and its vast minerals. It's got 9 minerals, 9 food. I mean, it's just a great thing to be building. Now here we go. We're about to send the order now to go get this. Very, very happy with my idea to do this order. There we go. He's going to go straight for the frontier outpost now, which is great. You're nearly home. Lovely. And in 17 months, we'll have cruisers. And by cruisers, I mean Imperial Star Destroyers, which is going to be lovely. I am not Imperial Star Destroyers, sorry. Star Destroyers in general, not the Imperial class Star Destroyers. I wish we were having Imperial class Star Destroyers. I don't think I've actually had Imperial class Star Destroyers in this, not Let's Play, but using this mod yet. I never get far enough because I wanted to make sure I got it in a Let's Play, so... yeah. I haven't seen their glory yet. But I imagine it is. I imagine it's great. You two are level 2, which means you need to be level 2 now. And then we need to get some Nebulon Bs, I would say. 128 should be enough. I mean, even if it's a slow build, getting some Nebulons is going to be... If we look at the Nebulon damage, it's 23. Actually, that's a good point. Nebulons. Yep, just quickly turn those off. You're going to be flanking behavior. You're going to be my flanking missile boat, and you're my escort, but the back of you is going to be using missiles. There we go. Now we just need to build them, but they've become. Imagine they look to be a little bit cheaper now, which is good. So we'll get some Nebulon Bs when we can. Yeah, these guys are in the early space age. They could pop and cause no end of problems for me. Because then I'll actually have to beat the crap out of them. And that's effort, ladies and gentlemen. That is effort. So hopefully we don't have that problem. In 31 months we get public debates, which then finish the statecraft. And then we use all of that mighty fine influence to get me 2 more of these. Probably technocracy. And maybe citizen service. You know what, probably those 2, yeah, as much as I... no, sorry. We were going to get efficient bureaucracy and technocracy. Yes, those 2 would be more... Those 2 would be much more efficient together. So that's what we're going to go for. Got tile blocker. How much energy did you already make? You make 12, so an energy grid would be a great idea there. Yeah, upgrade you. You know what? We're going to get a Nebulon B. I was going to hold off on getting some escorts, but it's you know what? I want my fleet to have some escort protection. Although they're very expensive to have out. Although the Vindicator is a lot more expensive. So you know what? Can't complain. Cannot complain. Right, there we go. By the end of this part, we'll have a Nebulon B, which is lovely. I am looking forward to it. Yeah, I've just realised what you can do. And then go there. That's right, you're going to slowly pick off all these little things I didn't bother doing at one point or another. I knew I'd forgot something. I don't think I've done that one, but what can you do? Yeah, I didn't do that one. So, yeah, wasn't there when I tabbed that. Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll get it done eventually. I do want to get this into a physics lab, so let's make sure we've paid for that. My tech needs to increase greatly. And the last thing we're probably going to do this part is be outfitting our brand new ships. Why does this ship look so nice? I don't get what it is, ladies and gentlemen, but it just looks so good. And I do apologize for my every so often just oogling of it. The only thing I can't promise is that it's going to stop, because I know it's not, so... It is a shame we do get 6 minerals, isn't it? 6 energy, yeah, monthly energy, 6 energy just from doing nothing, which is unfortunate. I say unfortunate because it means I have to then remember that it's not going to always be there. I should be able to at least build this research station next. I'm going to try and get this pushed this way as much as I can within finishing all of these. 1 mineral off of getting you done as well. Sounds about right. And a Nebulon B is going to be done in 11 days. 10 days. Let's watch this beautiful ship come out. There it is. Let's have a quick look at you. There you are. Beautiful. Anyway, terminal orbit. One of the many moons circling Nexion has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant in what surely It's what's sure to become a massive impact event. The event has taken millions of years. Event has been million years in the making, and it's startling coincidence that the impact has been found fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we have a narrow window before it's too late. Just do it. Alright. I mean, getting a second Nebulon B is probably my gonna be the best idea for us. It's quite a bit more powerful than the the Arquinton, but still, we've got to make sure. We had to make sure that we had the ability to build it first, and we could end this part in 5 months when we get the new ships, but we're not going to, because we're going to end this part right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you guys next part. See you guys then.